University of Delaware, we really value diversity. We have students from over 100 countries represented on campus, including students from Korea. Korean students actually make up one of the top 5 sending countries that we see students from at UD. Just this past fall, we welcomed new Korean students on campus, so we have a very vibrant Korean student population on campus. At the University of Delaware, we believe in a well-rounded education, so your time in an undergraduate degree is not just your studies, but being involved outside of the classroom. This includes our student clubs and organizations, which we have over 400 on campus, including the Korean Student Association, which is active on campus. Students have served tteokbokki. We have an International Student Scholar Services Office that hosts every Friday, a Friday International Coffee Hour, where every week they co-host with a student organization on campus, so students can learn about different organizations. So for example, they have co-hosted our Korean Student Association. So again, a very active student population, and there's many ways to get involved. Korean students, they are some of our top students at the University of Delaware. They're very academically diligent. They can be quiet, but again, they are active on campus. For example, in the Korean Student Association, but they are active both in and outside of the classroom. So we have a very high success rate at the University of Delaware for students who graduate. Within 6 months of graduating, over 90% of our students are fully employed or they're in graduate school just half a year after graduating. And many of our Korean students, as I mentioned earlier, they are very academically diligent, so they are high succeeding. And we have a lot of support on campus to help students succeed in finding internships and careers. The University of Delaware itself is located in a very ideal location, so any major that you are in, you can have an internship from your freshman year on campus, and this helps in finding jobs after you graduate. So to be successful at the University of Delaware, it's not just about the academics, it's about personal growth as well. So to be a well-rounded student, I would recommend learning more about the student organizations on campus, getting involved. You really grow as a person when you make friends. So in addition to seeking out student clubs and organizations on campus, I also recommend connecting with your academic advisor, who you will already connect with when you start your degree at the university, but they are a great resource for you in finding internships, or say you are interested in different subjects. They can advise on the classes to take, the grades that you need to succeed. And because of this support, a lot of our students do succeed at the University of Delaware. So part of being a successful student includes taking advantage of the services that the university offers. As an example, we had a Korean student who took part in our Accelerate U Delaware program, or AUD. This is a program where in the first semester, international students receive extra support. Classes are smaller. They have 2 advisors who support them so that they really fully understand the material, but also transition to American life. And then in their second semester, they just transition on to regular university coursework. It's direct admission, but again, free support for international students. So this one Korean student that we recently had this past fall, she received a lot of support through that AUD program, and that in her second year, she was asked to be a teaching assistant, or a TA, and that's pretty impressive for a student to do so in their second semester. And so she really took advantage of those after-class advisement sessions, connecting with her professors. So again, don't be afraid to reach out to your teachers, to your classmates, and really take advantage of the support services that the university provides. So if I were to go back to school, If I was great at math and science, I would definitely major in engineering or business just because of the higher earnings you receive after you graduate. At the University of Delaware, those are some of our top programs, and upon graduation, students receive over $70,000 upon graduating. So I would definitely choose one of those majors. There's a lot of research opportunities as well. But I would also consider double majoring, which many students do in the United States. This is where you can take different classes in different subjects. So I would do engineering and anthropology. I love learning about different cultures, but I would also utilize the academic support services by connecting with my academic advisor, taking on different opportunities such as internships, being involved in the community. That's what being an undergraduate student is about, is not just your classes, but growing personally, making connections outside of class. So if I was an international student at the University of Delaware, the great news is that as soon as you apply, you're automatically reviewed for scholarships. There's no additional application or essay. I would just apply early because scholarships do run out. Scholarships would be based on academic merit. So if I had strong grades, I would likely receive one of our scholarships that range up to $10,000. So the best scenario would be receiving a top scholarship of $18,000 per year, renewable for all 4 years.